Hello everybody, good evening, thank you for tuning in. We've got a game, an ITSL game today, this evening against Peter Telesca. He's already sent me the invite, so let's get into it. Okay, not a bad opening hand. No access to speak of, but that's not what I want to do, so let's try it again. Go with that. Boy, I would love to purge him here, but I've got really limited ops. Just all twos. US Japan probably has to take South Korea. Well, this is not Champions League versus SG, huh? Okay, looks like we're going to see Marshall. I mean, if it's not Marshall, it has to be Purge. Okay. Yeah, I think I'm going to try 2-op coup. See if I can get a roll. Normally I like to try at least a 3-op, but let's see if I can get a roll. Okay, I got a roll. It was rather large. Okay, so giving up Marshall right away is not so good, but be worse. At least he's purged. Formosan gone now. I've got IP War. I've got Truman and US Japan. I've got C5 and the war, along with defectors, which certainly is going to be held. Could space US Japan because I have no access. So maybe I will space it. Okay, EU, he's got to take presence in the Middle East. That makes perfect sense. I think I want to preserve my ability to space. I don't think I want to space just yet. Let's see if I can get a roll on Lebanon. Make him take Egypt here. Not too good, but fine. Good use of 1-op. Get me another mil-op. Because I'm certainly not triggering either of the wars. This could be one of those. All right, CIA. This will be back into Lebanon. Yeah.
Our efforts are made in the belief that men and nations can cooperate, and
US
that there are
Japan
no
might
international
jam.
problems
Might jam West
which men
Germany.
of goodwill cannot solve or adjust.
Let's keep my powder dry on that, and we'll just work on taking South Korea. Japan gonna play one influence where? Yeah, that makes sense. I think I want to ignore that though. Take South Korea because I need to do it. Okay, let's just not have a huge roll. Literally any roll except for that one would have been fine. Now I have to coup that back. Boy, literally anything but a 6. But I rolled a 6 on my own coup. All right, I just need a 3 here. Boy, not rolling a 3 would be really bad. So, but I think I have to. I don't think I can use U.S. Japan for this. Just barely good enough. And now I unfortunately have to give Japan, which sucks. What, Egypt? Yep. Yeah, because I've got to take presence in the Middle East. Question is what to do with the rest of these ops. Pakistan is reasonable. I was thinking about poking West Germany, but France is full. Maybe I just do this. I have to take Iran. You know what? I need to get one into Pakistan in case I have to give up a coup. Because I might need to give up a coup to take France. Do I need 2 in Pakistan? I mean, thinking too hard about this. Alright, you know what? 1, 2, 3, 4. And then Nasser would give me Dom in the Middle East. Let's do that. How effective is this program? 1, 2, 3, 4 ops. Okay. Not a bad first turn. No access, but I got South Korea. I did have to give up Japan. And I kicked them out of here. And I've gotten IP wars gone. Okay, alright, there's a big 4-op. Yeah, that makes all kinds of sense. And that is sad. Okay, I get Asia, I get Middle East, I get Nasser. I don't get anything with which to attack, said Middle East. Or, excuse me, with which to attack Asia. I would love to see Vietnam here, which would be Dom. Nothing to attack Europe either. SOC Cubs obviously attack Europe, but I don't have the ops to fight there. Yeah, this is a clear Nasser. Could see containment from him, duck, 5-year plan, lots of good choices. CNS would be a good choice. Well, I don't have the war. I don't have any wars because they're all gone. So I'm just gonna have to content myself with scoring a big Middle East. Blockade decalled de Gaulle, destall. Romanian Suez, Vietnam, Warsaw out there. Yep, good play. More VPs for him. Is there a reason to take Iraq? Just because I can? It's one VP. I don't know if it's the right play or not. I don't have access, so not much to do with my ops. Whatever, I'll do it. Need him to not have Europe. Lao. Yep. Okay. Okay. Fidel. Comic-Con. There goes Blockade, which... Okay, he doesn't want me to poke West Germany. Interesting.
The challenge of the 20th century is the challenge of human relations and not of impersonal natural forces.
Now SOC-Govs is only a 2-op repair. So SOC-Gov's event is not worth it. I might as well just do that. Take another VP in Asia. That is unfortunate. That is unfortunate. Oh, UN or defectors? I kind of like holding defectors. Could overprotect a Korea here. Maybe I should do that instead of Saudi. Yeah. I like not having to worry about defectors. Well, maybe should have gone Yugo with that, but alright. Okay, Suez is coming. Vietnam is coming. Vietnam actually gets me Dom. Although I assume he's going to take Indonesia here. He should. Okay, he's really worried about France. I get Europe. And I get Suez. I also get Purge. So what does he get? Containment. I get Indy Reds. He gets NATO and NORAD. And Vietnam with 5-year plan. So, do I purge him? Accept that I'm going to be dominated in Europe? I could Suez and then dump Europe for 1. Saves me 4 VPs, but giving up the coup would be a bad thing. I don't want to give up the coup because I really want to coup into Panama. I'm gonna purge him again. Asia. Okay. What do I use here? I think I want slightly bigger than a 2. Okay, well, that's good. Middle East. Oh my goodness. All right. Is now the time to do something crazy and let him into South America in exchange for these 4 VPs? That puts a lot of pressure on me. Does give him mill ops. Maybe this isn't right. Maybe I just give him the VPs. This may be too cute by half. I know he's got 5-year plan NATO and NORAD, so he's got cards he can coup with. I guess if he coups, I can coup back. No. But I don't have anything else to spend my ops on, is all. That's my problem. Like, what am I going to do? I fill up Saudi with Middle East scored? Fill up Burma? What the hell else am I going to do with my ops? I don't know. This probably isn't right, but I'm going to do it. I'm going to do it. Chat, go ahead and roast me. Place influence. Nice play. Well, thank you. He really wants that Europe Dom, which makes sense. So he's going to get Europe Dom, he's going to get Mill Ops, but I'm getting into South America. Which is huge.
Sobre la cuestión acerca de si la lucha armada es el único camino para la liberación, lo que puedo responder es que, por lo menos en las condiciones de nuestro país, no había otro camino.
I mean, I assume he's going to coup. Okay, he's Cambridge 5, so he's got Vietnam, NORAD, and 5-year plan. Question is, do I space independent Reds?
Our efforts are made in the belief that men and nations can cooperate, and that
Or do I
there
just
are no international
use it?
problems which men of goodwill cannot solve or adjust.
I don't have much to use my ops on is my issue. I'm gonna I think I'm gonna put another one in Venezuela and go to Brazil, but that's pretty much it. I don't need to take Saudi. I mean, I could go into Uruguay, I guess. That would be... Yeah, maybe that's the play. Maybe that is the play. He's used NORAD, so he's used NATO as well, right? So he's got 5-year plan and he's got Vietnam revolts. Yeah, he knows he's getting containment here as well. So maybe that's gonna be the play. Is I'm gonna go into Uruguay, go 3 into Uruguay with containment. I believe he's got 5-year plan, Vietnam, and an unknown. Okay, he went into Mexico and Malaysia. Makes all the sense in the world. I could poke Algeria and go 1 Uruguay, but I think he would just ignore that.
The challenge of the 20th century
Do I have a
is the
reason?
challenge of human relations and not of impersonal natural forces.
You know what? I really don't want to. I really don't want him to hit this coup on Uruguay, so I'm gonna do that. And I'm giving him an extra op. He's got Vietnam. There it is. He'll coup with it. Okay. Glad that I put the extra op in there. Not Africa, please. Okay. Is this assault headline? Brezhnev. This is probably an event. Brezhnev, 1, 2, 3. I'm gonna space these. Maybe this is assault headline. Purely to raise up DEF CON. Pick up Purge, I guess. Brezhnev, how good is Brezhnev? I don't know that it's that great. 'Cause I'm probably giving up Ussuri. Brezhnev's 2. 3. Brezhnev's not that good here. Salt also protects me from missile envy because I can give MTB. Now it still has 3 VPs, which is annoying, but it's better than giving a 4-up coup. And boy, would I hate to see CMC here, but let's do it. Yeesh, that's not what I wanted at all. Purge is clearly the card to pick up. Okay. Happy to be rid of that. Bear Trap gone is good. OAS. Okay. Yeah. I think I'd take my coup there. Need a 3. Then I could get one in Africa later. Nice. Okay, please miss. Just enough. Well, I think I need a coup in Africa. Right? I have Allende in my hand. I really need to get something into Africa. Damn, should have cooed Argentina with that roll.
Our goal is not the victory of might, but the vindication of right. Not peace at the expense of freedom, but both peace and freedom here in this hemisphere, and we hope around the world. God willing, that goal will be achieved.
Argentina, no, gonna overprotect. Okay. Holding 2 cards here. I kind of want to get rid of Usuri.
Ask not what your country can do for you. Ask what you can do for your country.
I don't think there's anything wrong with using Usuri to give away China here. I love the idea of holding both Brezhnev and Purge. But I am wary of missile envy as well. Oh boy. At least this is... Okay, well... Maybe we do that. Okay. That seems good. He might have South America scoring, but if he does, then I can still realign if I want to. But yeah, he does have it. Okay, what do I want to do now? Do I want a space? I think I want a space. I could realign, but now I think I'd rather space. Usuri is completely fine with Brezhnev. let's pick up a VP. Let's threaten one small step. Okay, well, no more threat of one small step. Okay, well, I guess this is Brezhnev, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 at least, depending on how I want to use duck, and it also protects me from missile envy. Muslims is useless. Yeah, it's a clear Brezhnev. Green is not so good. That's a shame. That is a bigger shame. Now I have a ton of ops, and I have no idea what to do with them. Shall we try realigns? I mean, I have no access to South Africa. I could jam Algeria. Jam Algeria several times. We'll start with that. I'm also gonna have to play China because glad to see that played for ops. All right. I think I take Zimbabwe here. He will coup. No, not Zimbabwe. We take Algeria, we take Tunisia, and we take Saharan. He's going to coup Saharan, but he won't have Dom or realigns on Algeria. Who's Cameroon? Okay. All right, shall we try our realigns now? Guess we're doing this. Okay. Happy to see that. Happy to see that only go for one. All right. I now need to play China, I think. IP war is around, right? Yeah, it sure is. Seems like a good use of China. Oh, okay. Sure enough, it was around. I'm gonna have to coup stupid Costa Rica for Millops. Okay, grain and 5-year planner in the discard. I can safely space voice.
Our goal is not the victory of might, but the vindication of right. Not peace at the expense of freedom, but both peace and freedom here in this hemisphere. And we hope around the world, God willing, that goal will be achieved.
Okay, Central has yet to be scored. What's the Fidel situation? Fidel is around, although, and as is Junta. I think I need a coup with Camp David, as much as I hate giving Camp David. And then Shuttle needs to take Brazil and Argentina.
To achieving the goal before this
Do
decade
something
is out
else.
of landing a man on the moon and returning him safely to the Earth.
I could give up Millops VPs, but I'm concerned about giving up 5 to how I learned. That would be a problem for me. So Peter had ABM, and he used it to flip Argentina, or excuse me, used it to flip Brazil. Junta's around, and Brush is around. Okay, De Gaulle is not going to do that much good for me at this point, but whatever. Yeah, okay. Alright, fine. You win. You can. I will coup stupid Costa Rica. Okay. So I think it's just 1, 2, 3, and I'd like to get one in Saudi, but I want to overprotect Lao. That's going to be important and very important for Asia country count. The PCR is gone, right? Yeah. Need to worry about. I would like to get one in Saudi as well, but Middle East is scored. I'll worry about that later. He's still made how I learned to be. Oh boy, decal. Okay, I get southeast. I don't see any other power cards. OPEC's 4. Usuri and Nixon are gone. Is this just cultural? Is it just cultural? Nixon and Usuri are in the discard. Oh, and he's got headline peak. OPEC is reasonable at 4. Probably gonna see Junta. I don't think I'm gonna have time this turn.
En las condiciones de la inmensa mayoría de los países de América Latina, no hay otro camino que la lucha.
Take Saudi and event OPEC. I got too much
Y esa
else to
parece
do.
ser la situación también en muchos otros países de
I think OPEC for 4.
y de
You know, barring a brush.
África.
If he wants to use brush in the Middle East, you know, on Libya, fine. Brush is Panama's a much better brush target. Okay, fine. Okay, so Central. This should be an alliance coup, right? Or should I go for? I mean, make the ultra safe placing the safe play and go Angola. I think this is a Mexican coup. With Central unscored. Fine. Alright, Alliance is free. He'll retake that, but that's okay. Okay, he's going to retake. I am going to trigger south, play southeast, and give him the 1 and be done. A little surprised he headlined Sadat. Yeah, that's a good play. I think I gotta fight him on that a little bit.
And so, my fellow Americans, ask not
Okay.
what your country can do for you. Ask what you can do for your country.
I think I want to space duck, but if I do, I don't think he has missile MP. Because if he did, I think we would have seen it. But Just in case, I'm gonna trigger cultural before I space duck. Gonna have to event one small step now. It's too good. Even though it makes so much bad stuff unspaceable, I really want these 3 VPs. I want to turn off Star Wars. I want to stop Headline Peak. That's just too valuable. Do I just hold R Man? Or do I trigger it now, knowing that it's... R Man on turn 6 is way better than R Man on turn 7. What's out there? Fidel. Obviously, Fidel is the big one. We will bury you's also around. Gunman, he's playing like somebody who already has Gunman. He's twisting himself in knots over there. Che's around. Che doesn't do much of anything. I'm going to trigger it now because otherwise I'd have to trigger it next turn.
Но посмеетесь, когда мы, знаете, обгоним вас и скажем: господа, капиталисты, до свидания, наш поезд сюда идет. Пожалуйста, за нами.
Oh, he dumped Gunman too. Okay. Central's coming. Taking 2 countries in Central seems good. Let's do that. CIA. That'll be a coup of Nicaragua. Okay. Oh my goodness, a CIA redraw. That's not so good. And he's got junta. That's very bad. Okay. I guess it's destall. This is a clear and obvious junta. Oh man, I'm holding CIA into the late war. That sucks. Oh, well, I can space. If I space and hit, I can discard it.
Our goal is not the victory of might, but the vindication of right. Not peace at the expense of freedom, but both peace and freedom. Here in this hemisphere, and we hope around the world. God willing.
I'm not sure what we're waiting on with junta. If he decides he wants to headline something else, I'm happy to give up CIA and show this hand. He does have missile envy, so maybe he's thinking about headlining missile envy. But he should know that he's not getting anything great. What should I take from on destall? I guess it's just Yugo and Finland is fine. Man, I really need to hit this space roll. I'm not sure why that took so long. Okay. This seems fine, and so is this. Clearly that, with central in my hand. Then what else? Saudi. Dominican. You know what, fine. Let's go, let's put it in the unscored. We're going to just do that. We're going to put it in the region that is unscored, that he knows I have in my hand. Yep. No 6? Okay. Now a coup of Haiti, and I still have Dom, and I will score it. So nice to score 4 here. This will be a coup of Haiti, yeah. Oh, he missed. question now is, do I get super greedy and brush Mexico and try to just win the game right here? Because if I can hit this, it's basically GG. Well, no, if I hit this, he'll realign.
Safely to the earth.
No, if I hit that, he will realign at +1. I'm just going to take my 4. Okay.
A livello de traz material e espiritual al popolo, no espírito, poderio, poder, partido.
Wish I had that one. What's he gonna do with that? Yep. Stop Africa Dom. Yep. Okay. All right. Huge space roll coming up, and I hit it. That is enormous. Okay. I now have Dom in 4 regions. Yeah. We're getting the EU. Absolutely going to buff that up. I'm gonna buff him up to 7 with Dom and now Dom in 4 regions and ahead battlegrounds in Africa.
En las condiciones de la inmensa mayoría de los países de América Latina, no hay otro camino que la lucha armada. Y esa parece ser la situación también en muchos otros países.
Please don't have one small step.
Asia.
Oh, I needed to take Haiti there.
África.
I definitely needed to take Haiti there. Okay. Ortega's actually reasonable. I think it's just South Govs. Yeah, he's not going to want to give me that one. But I can't really do much damage with it. What do you want in coup? I'm going to give it back. Okay, yeah, that makes sense. Little surprised to see him give that back with DEF CON potentially his only chance. Okay. That's cool.
Today I say, as long as this gate is closed, as long as this scar of a wall is permitted to stand, it is not the German question alone that remains open, but the question of freedom for all mankind.
Now he has 7 countries to my 6. That's cool. I'll make him think I have Africa. I do not have it. Oh man. I really need to coup Nicaragua. Kind of just... Okay, very glad to see that gone. Very glad to see that gone. Okay, let's just... Okay. Truman's gone, right? He is. Oh boy. Africa should be good enough. I'd like to purge him, but I think I'd rather do gunmen, which then I can decide if purge is good or not. Oh, ABM's not so good. ABM's not so good. But I don't assume he's going to use it in Africa. Maybe he will. Oh, gonna do that. Yeah, that makes sense. He has Europe. Clean miss. What else does he have? Space 5-year plan so I can hold Nixon.
Because it does such violence to the spirit, thwarting the human impulse to create, to enjoy, to worship.
C. Yuri. And Aldrich. Okay, South scoring. Okay, thanks for watching, everybody. Peter's a good player, and he just didn't get what he needed in this game tonight. So I'm happy to take the win after a frustrating loss in the Champions League and frustrating loss this weekend at PresCon. Puts me at 11-1 in ITSL, so that's very nice. But that's going to do it. So until next time, this is Justin Abramson signing off. That was fun, but now it's done. So long, everybody.